morning and hello, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review for Tuesday the 25th of October 2022. We didn't have any racing yesterday, we had no bets, but we did have a race of interest which was at Newcastle on the all-weather on the 5.15. It was this seriously odds-on favourite, Courage Mon Ami, number 1, which won by 6 lengths at 2-11 favourite. I say you don't get any prizes for picking that one out, but why it was a race of interest for us is if you look at its previous run, its only previous run at Kempton, then you can learn a lot if you want to know about race reading, and if you watch that race, and we recommend you do, excuse me, you'll see that whilst they say it was slowly, yeah, it was slowly away. But if you watch the front end of the race early on, you can see that the pace was pretty quick. Kempton's a fast track on the all-weather, relatively speaking, and this horse managed to make up ground. It was sort of rushed up a little bit, and then was still quite far back, and then worked his way through the field, and then it was running green, obviously, and then ran through. And as we said yesterday, it's what's known as an A mover. That horse, you can recognise different styles of running really, and that horse has it when it runs straight. Now yesterday when it won in this race at Newcastle, it didn't have much competition there, as we said, and it didn't really run straight, yet it managed to outgun them significantly. It's about £20 superior on the official ratings, we'd imagine. So anyway, if you want to put in a bit of work on how horses run and think about the pace relative to the style of running, etc., then that's well worth a look at. Anyway, the account was static because we didn't bet at plus 59.2 units in profit roughly overall. We've had 16 consecutive racing days of losses, 9 seconds, and that's where we are. Right, so unfortunately today we've got no filter 1, no ratio or no alternates. Again, the racing's very scrappy. What we're looking for is horses that are basically weak favourites or weak front end. We can have a go at the middle or the later horses, or we can lay seriously odds-on favourites. We certainly weren't going to lay Courage Mon Ami. Anyway, and that's another story. So that's where we are there. On the Forex front, foreign currency, Wednesday, tomorrow the 26th, we've got BOC, Bank of Canada rates decision. And Friday the 28th, we've got the ECB, European Central Bank rates decision as well. Now what's been happening in the FX markets? Well, basically you had a bit of a Rishi bounce in the United Kingdom yesterday, due to him being made Prime Minister and the markets being all over the fact that we're going to get some stability back, etc. But that's looks like that's starting to fade. So they're going to get back into this idea that and we had some soft data come out for the pound yesterday as well. So the likelihood is you're going to get a soft pound running forward as the markets come to the realisation that we're pretty stuffed on debt to GDP, and we've got inflation issues like everyone else. Now, what are the main themes in the market? Well, it's been dollar strength, and then now they're starting to talk about will the Fed pivot? In other words, are they going to stop punching up rates and put the handbrake on? And that's where we are really in terms of the market's got that dilemma of this Fed pivot, and European data has been soft. Germany, the so-called engine of Europe, has soft PMIs yesterday, 47, which is sort of 50 is a sort of break-even point on that, and 47 is pretty weak really. Germany's obviously got issues with fuel and power shortages via this Putin and their relative stupidity on relying on one source of external power. Anyway, that's another story. But so what we're doing is we're just monitoring, ready to get probably trading tomorrow, depending on what happens today. But we'll keep you posted, and that's where we are. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, welcome to anybody new, and goodbye.